KrisC. So today we're doing something a little different. I've had a lot of folks say I travel a lot. How can I continue medical medium protocols and living my healthy lifestyle while I'm traveling? So I am going to show you today in this video really quickly. I am preparing for a trip and it's going to be 2 days. So I myself sat down and said, okay, how am I going to be prepared for this trip? What can I do to make sure I'm successful? Because I'll have limited access to a grocery store and it is going to be 2 nights. So trying to figure out the best way to approach it. So I went to Target, found these handy dandy mason jars because mason jars are like my favorite right now. And I am right now making celery juice. Celery juice is best drank if it's drank within, drunk within 24 hours of making it. So I know I'm about to head out and I need it for tomorrow morning. And I know the following morning is really pushing it past the 24-hour limit, but I can't make it without my celery juice, so something's better than nothing. In this case, I'm gonna be in a situation where trying to haul a whole bunch of equipment with me isn't ideal. So I'm not bringing my juicer, I am bringing my blender. So I've created some celery juice in here. I will be putting it in my handy dandy cooler. I've got 2 of them made so far. I'm gonna make 4 total because as I mentioned, I have family members who also drink this, so 2 will be mine and then I'll share my others. So my other area that I always drink and definitely want to take with me is going to be my heavy metal detox. So I've got a cooler here that will be separate just for my heavy metal detox items. I've got my cilantro. I put my spirulina, I measured it out and I put it in a baggie just to make it easier. I've got my dulse flakes. I've got my barley grass juice powder and mentioned the cilantro. Oh, and what's a trip without the lemon crusher? So I am bringing my lemons as well. I will stick my blueberries in there. So all my ingredients are gonna be in one cooler by itself, just so it's easily identifiable for me amongst all the other family members' items, and I can just pull my stuff myself and be able to make it. So I will keep you posted on the trip and let you know how it goes. I am bringing my supplements. I'm bringing my L-lysine, bringing my liquid zinc, don't go anywhere without that, and my liquid B12. Also over here, I've got my micro C, which will also be coming with me. So I would say that the most important thing to do if you're planning to travel is it is doable. You can most certainly make it happen and still follow and live your healthy lifestyle. I created a list because the list was really important so that as I was packing, since I'm packing for a family, I kept my eye on the prize, which is what do I need to continue my protocols and continue to feel well. So I put my wild blueberries, my bananas, my orange, my dulse flakes, the cilantro, the green spirulina, the barley grass juice powder, because I know those go into my heavy metal detox. And I am taking my blender. So I've got a portable blender that's travel size, but I also have my big blender. In this case, since I will be in a situation where we'll be at an Airbnb, I am able to bring the blender so it works. If I were going to a hotel, I'd get the portable blender, which I use. I've got the Hamilton, and I can definitely share that with you guys. Or I'd love to hear your solutions. What are you doing when you travel? And then the celery juice, if I had more room in the car, I would bring my juicer. But in the interest of saving a little bit of space, I am juicing the celery juice. If I was gonna be there more than 2 days, I absolutely would take it. That would be not even a question. But in this case, I figured I'd save myself the time, pre-make it, bring it, stick it in my cooler, and be good to go. And then I also packed a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables to take with me. I've got apples, I've got oranges, I've got bananas, as you see. I've got broccoli, so I've got salads, a little bit of everything because we'll be able to make our own meals, which is super helpful. That way I don't have to worry about eating out and things of that nature. So I will keep you posted on how it goes. But my words of wisdom, if you're gonna travel, and as I just showed you, I'm preparing to travel, plan, make a list, think about what things are doable. There may be some things that aren't. Maybe the heavy metal detox just isn't going to cut it for the trip you're on, or you're going to be gone too long, or traveling to a distance which might be more challenging, then you kind of give and take. You do what you can, you eat more fruits and vegetables, and then when you get back from that trip, just jump right back on it. But anyways, thanks for joining me. A journey with KrisC, getting ready to travel. Glad I was able to kind of show you some of my pre-prep travel work. I will keep you posted on the trip and let you know how it goes, and then we'll recap at the end of the trip to see how successful everything was. Thanks again. Again, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to share your tips below for traveling, because others are asking these questions and want to know, how are you successful at following your health regimen when you're traveling? Okay, take care.
Good morning, followers. So far it's been a great trip. Got a chance to drive out here. Not a bad drive. Like I mentioned, it was just a quick getaway trip. Got my celery juice starting off my morning. I was able yesterday to get in place, make my celery, or drink my celery juice because I pre-made it. Had my heavy metal detox shake. Of course, I started my morning with my lemon water as usual. And each day has just, second day here, been wonderful. Had a chance yesterday to go canoeing. We've got kayaks here, a little bit of volleyball. It's just a nice getaway to a nice lake area to detach from day-to-day living and just kind of enjoy. So just wanted to let you know I'm having a wonderful time. As I mentioned, I'm at a lake for a few days. So as you can see, we've got the beautiful steam going this morning. I got up before everybody else. We've got some boat action, some kayaks and canoes in the distance. Really just a really beautiful, breathtaking experience. And the great thing about this trip is we have access to a kitchen. So I was able to pack all my healthy stuff, bring my salads, bring my broccoli. We did a little grilling last night, grilled some vegetables. So it is definitely doable. Even was able to get that cardio in by doing some canoeing, which, by the way, it's not as easy as it is when I was younger. But wanted to let you know I've got the celery juice. I'm sticking to the plan. Everyone had cake last night. I cut up some watermelon and some grapes, so there's ways around it. Also managed to get creative, drank my lemon balm tea, didn't need to partake in any spirits. So there are ways to really enjoy yourself and still have a great experience while traveling. I did take my blender, as I mentioned, so I made my heavy metal detox shake. We were in a virtual learning mode because a lot of the education right now is still virtual. So luckily was able to grab that blender, go out back and use the plug in the back of the house, which was creative, but it didn't disrupt anybody. So that was great. So wanted to just give you that update. Today is going to be a kind of relaxed day, sit around the fire, just kind of have fun, nothing too crazy. Really, like I said, this trip was just to get away, relax, and enjoy. I will do more series as we do some action-packed trips, just to see what the difference is when you're at a trip that's on the go, and you have less access to certain things. But for this trip, it's been wonderful. You can hear the birds in the background, you can hear the nature, and just knowing that I can still stick to my regimen, my plan, still feel great, take my supplements, was really refreshing and wonderful. So just wanted to share that update. So cheers, and again, if you enjoy this, love to see you back. I'll let you know in the final wrap-up how the remainder of the trip goes, but today is day 2, and we will be heading out this evening to head back home. So again, just wanted to share the journey and let you know it's a success. Take care.